Travel complete.
Thank you, Aegis. There it is, Covalex Shipping Hub.
This Covalex Shipping Hub is currently closed to the public. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Well, you don't say. Local scuttlebutt is something big went down here and the whole place was shut down. But I don't think a formal investigation was ever conducted.
Warning. You are trespassing on Covalex private property.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Well, I still intend to continue on.
Begin scan.
Wait, what is that? There's not supposed to be any ships out here. Huh. Looks like it's a friendly, though, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Alright, let's see. If I were a landing pad, where would I be? Directly ahead, looks like. I see two. Holy crap! Look at that breach in the side of the station. No wonder this thing was evacuated.
Landing mode engaged.
Huh. That landing pad looks like it's seen better days, too. Alright, let's see if I can maneuver around here. Alright, let's manually land this.
Manual landing initiated.
Alright, right here should be about good. See if I can pull her down. Gonna have to do this gingerly because that looks a little bit sketchy there.
Landing gear deployed.
Alrighty. A little bit more.
Landing complete. Launch complete.
You know what? That's probably as good as it's gonna get. It doesn't look like the artificial gravity is being turned on these pads, so I expect Schmoopy's gonna float around for a little while here. But that's good enough for me. She should stay put, so I can do a little bit of extravehicular activities. That's EVA for short. And yeah, like I was saying, there was no official reason as to why this place was closed or what exactly happened, so we're gonna float out here and see what we can find out. I imagine the folks back at Covalex headquarters might be interested in knowing, so hopefully I'll find something useful. Look at that. Not exactly my best landing, but then, considering the fact that there's no gravity, that's as good as it'll get. Okay, so let's see if we can make it over to this breach here and at least figure out what caused that. This could get interesting. Wait, what is that? Oh, is that ship that I just saw? Huh. Somebody else in an Avenger. I don't know what you're doing out here, buddy, but if you've got the same mission as me, then we may as well go in there together. There's no telling what we might find. Whatever you do, don't bump my ship, please. Alright, let's see if we can get to the opening. Wow, I wonder what could have caused that. Dude, just feel free to park anywhere. It's a free system. I don't see any blast marks or anything. There's nothing that looks like it was blown up or anything like that.
This station is currently off limits. Please vacate the area.
Yeah, I don't know how to tell you this, lady, but that's not happening. I'm here to investigate. Looks like somebody's data pad was left on. Alright, let's see if I can maneuver myself over there. A little bit to the left. Okay, let's see what this has.
Hey Darnell, it's Racine over at Corporate Ops. Give me a shout back when you clock in. Just wanted to follow up a bit on the distro issue. Talk to you in a bit. Bye. Darnell, Racine again. Still need to sync up about the power distribution problem. Where are you, man? Getting tired of waiting, Darnell. Call me.
Huh. guessing Darnell stood her up. Alright, you know what? Let me take a look outside here and see what this dude's doing. I didn't ask for any assistance with this, so I don't know what his story is. Where the hell did his ship go? Oh, there he is. Dude, what's with the gun? You really think we're gonna find enemies in here, huh? Alright, well, I don't know who you are, but I appreciate the assistance. Alright, let's head to the left here and see what we can find. There's one personal pad still active. I'd be willing to bet that there's probably more around somewhere. Good idea, buddy. I'm gonna turn my light on too. Oh, whoa, whoa! Slow your roll there, buddy. Damn, you're a bit of an asshole. Hasn't said word one to me since we got in here. He's probably expecting to find aliens or something. Jeez. Alright, well, I'm not going to worry about him. My job is to collect as much data as I possibly can here. Looks like an elevator shaft. From all appearances, the shaft is wide open. I don't know where the car is for it, but... There's a dead terminal. Well, there's obviously some things around here that still have power. So, you never know. Maybe we'll find a computer terminal that has power. What about this door over here? No, I can see that from here. It's red. There's no way that's going to open up. I wonder what they were shipping here at Covalex. Yeah, as I suspected, it's not going to open up. Looks like a case of screen burn in there. Alright. From all appearances, it looks like our only way to continue is through this open elevator shaft. Well, no time like the present. Something floating in midair there. And it's not me. Oh, some kind of pass key or something. I don't know. Alright, so what do we have up here? Somebody's tech cart. There's no elevator car in here at all. Wow. That is very unusual. Okay, deck 3. What do we have up here? What is that? Something else floating. This looks like a packet of freeze-dried potatoes. I don't think I can take this, necessarily. I mean, potatoes aren't exactly great loot, but... Yeah, there's the health warning on it. Well, it's not really a health warning, more like a health notice. And there go the potatoes. Okay, guess you're not coming with me today. Alright. Extinguisher's still on the wall, so I don't think they had any kind of fires or anything. Whatever happened to cause the depressurization must have been really quick. Here comes that guy again. Finding anything interesting, dude? No, instead you're gonna go into the easy hab. Alright, well, you do your thing. Have fun. I'm gonna make my way over here. Vending machines. Oh, that reminds me. I'm starting to get hungry. Hey, is that whiskey over there? This bears investigation. It does kind of look like whiskey. Well, not really in the mood to drink right now. Guessing this is their mess hall. there should be another elevator on the opposite side, I would imagine, so... let's see if we can find it. Something's lit up over here. It's just a hallway. Okay, so it sounds like not all of the battery systems in here went offline. Yep, there's the other elevator shaft. Alright, let's see what we got. You know, when I signed up for all this fun and adventure, I didn't think going through derelict stations was going to be quite what I signed up for. Another tech cart down there. Wait, is that a data pad? That is a data pad. That's our first solid clue so far. Alright, go ahead and click on this and see what we have.
Hey, Race, it's Darnell.
Where the hell have you been? Your shift started 3 hours ago.
I know. Sorry. I did a breakdown of the current power flow for the station, and it's looking like I'll need to run a stress test on the whole system to see where the runoff is.
Okay. Hey, just be careful.
Will do. I'll keep a close eye on it.
Sounds good. You sure you're okay? You sound terrible.
Yeah. It was Scott's birthday last night, so we were all up a little later than we should have been.
All right. Let me know when you're finished running the test.
Will do.
Sounds like the other part of the conversation that I listened to earlier. Actually, you know what? It's giving me journal entries. Let's see what we have here. D. Ward, that'll be Darnell. Arch O'Derry, that'll be Racine. Yeah, this is pretty much a transcript of everything that they were just saying. So they were having power distribution issues. It doesn't make sense though. Even with a power issue, I can't think of anything that would cause that much of an explosive ejection of part of the wall. This looks like one of their main terminal stations. And looky there. Terminal active. Let's see if I can get down to it here. Alright, Covalex, what kind of shenanigans were you up to that blew up in your face here? It's in standby mode. See if I can activate it. Whoa, slow down. Doesn't seem to do anything, but it did interact with my journal, so let's see what we have here. Server log. Electrical system checkouts. Pressure system checkouts. System overheating. Curiouser and curiouser. Still no reason as to why there was a decompression. I don't see any windows in this little area. So I'm thinking I might be able to EVA into the main room, but let's just see what else we have here. Yeah, I should be able to fit through here. There we go, like a glove. Alright, this looks like their main cargo chamber. I wish I could open up some of these boxes and see what they have in there, but I don't have any kind of unlocking mechanisms or key codes. There's another office over there too. We're going to check that out in a minute. Looks like there's some stuff that came off the wall. There was an explosion of some sort. Doesn't seem to be very fiery though. I don't see any scorch or burn marks. So if it was a gas explosion, it definitely wasn't volatile. Alright, are there any terminals over here that I can look into? Yeah, some of these systems are still online. Looks like they're still in standby. I'm glad to know the vending machines work, though. That's always a good thing. Whoops. I guess he won't be needing that off his chair anyway. Ah, look at that. There's another data pad. Okay, come into my reach, data pad. I want to read you. Ah, so close. Alright, come on. A little more. Okay. Well, it's not an audio log, but it did give me a journal entry. We'll check that in a second here. Okay, what do we have this time? Why is my journal not working? What the hell? My journal's shorting out. Hang on, let me open it back up again. There we go, now it's working. That was weird. K. Santos, recovered data. Hi Scott, I was going over the personnel logs, realized we haven't changed the master override key code for the personal hubs, or personal habs in 7 months. Company policy stipulates this code should be changed every 3 months to ensure that only active employees can access their station quarters. Went ahead and reset the old key code. Okay, that's basically useless information to me. Alright, moving on. Some kind of grate in the floor, but I don't think I can fit in there, so I'm not even going to worry about it. I thought I saw another office or terminal area directly ahead behind this wall. I might have to go back into the great room and see if I can EVA over to it. Alright, so we'll jet back this way. That is very strange. What happened here? Ouch. Okay, there we go. There's light over there. And all that hanging fixture. I think I see a data pad up there as well, too. Yep, there's definitely a data pad there. Alright, let's see what we've got. Oh, there's the mess hall. Okay, I know where I am now. Okay, so we'll snag this. Come on, we'll snag this. Okay, another journal entry added. Okay. Well, at least there's no shortage of reading. I'm wondering if that doorway is active. It almost looks like the panel to the left of the door is green, which would indicate that that door is still operable. I'll have to check that in a moment here. Okay, what did we get? M. Osowski's recovered data. Recently, there's been an increase in contraband and black market activity in the Stanton Station. The Advocacy and Crusader Industries security forces have reached out and asked for Covalex Shipping to help curtailing such activities. As many of you know, Covalex Shipping has a long history helping authorities eliminate the transport of illegal goods. Hey, that's a tip right there. So I wonder if they went afoul of maybe some pirates or something. Armada's plan and fly service, custom freelancer you design, and build time of 4 weeks. Okay. You know, I don't think I'm any closer to getting an answer as to what happened here, but I'm going to hold on to these logs and take them back with me to Port Olisar, because you never know, that might shed a little bit of light. Maybe somebody there knows something or might find these logs useful. Alright, that's the way we came in. It's just so weird that almost everything is intact here. It was just left. And here's the creepier part. There's no bodies anywhere. There's not a single corpse around here. So I can only take that to mean that everyone got out safely. There's some kind of light over there. Is that dude again? See if I can maneuver my way to the left here. Looks like medical kits. Oh wait, this is the first room. I see the breach in the wall there. And is there a window here? It looks like there's a window here. Yep, there's definitely a window here. Okay. Well, I'm not sure how much more I can find in this place. So I think I'm gonna head back to Schmoopy. We'll probably make another run out here and see if there's more that can be discovered, but for now I don't seem to be getting very many answers as to what happened here. It's an interesting investigation nonetheless. I'll have to ask around back at Port Olisar and see if anyone else knows anything about this. Ah, there we go. Door is open. Very nice, very nice. Okay. I don't see that dude. I don't know where the hell he went. Alright, well, I'm out of here. Holy crap, look at how much Schmoopy drifted. Wow. Well, I guess that's to be expected. There is, after all, no artificial gravity. Alright, let's see if I can pull up over by the back end there. I don't think I need my light on anymore, so... Alright, Schmoopy, Daddy's coming home. Let's straighten up a little bit here. Okay. Good deal. Time to go. Alright, let's lock up the back and get out of here. And the mystery continues. What the hell? What the hell? What just happened here? Where is my ship? Why do I get the feeling that asshole has something to do with this? Oh my god, my ship! What the hell happened to my ship? And I don't see that dude anywhere either. If I ever find that asshole, I swear. It looks like I'm camping here for the night.